Okay, we back with another solo leveling video. And in today's video, I got something special for y'all today. I got a reaction to chapter 139 of the solo leveling webtoon. Okay, I know y'all miss me. I've been at least being consistent with at least one video a week, okay? But we've been turning up on Stay Up Late, my second channel. Link is in the description. Make sure you guys join it because you're missing out on the other content that I do, okay? Now, for those of you that have been looking for the solo leveling light novel readings, it is currently on my Patreon. All you have to do is become a Patreon and you will have access to my solo leveling readings, okay? All of them are already on there and I'm updating them weekly. So if you guys want that, go ahead and go to my Patreon. Link is in the description. Or if you ever just wanted to talk to me, link to my Discord is in the description if you want to talk to me. But first things first, if you're new to my channel or for some odd reason you're just not subscribed and I don't know why you wouldn't be subscribed to me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you don't miss a upload from you, boy. And make sure you guys hit that like button. And make sure you guys comment down below because y'all know. I know your boy love talking to y'all in the comment section, okay? Now we got chapter 139 right here. Y'all remember in the last chapter, we finally get to see our boy Christopher Reed. But they supplied him with some bad news. And if you guys have been catching up on my light novel readings, you know what's about to happen. We getting closer and closer to the ending of solo leveling. It's not that far from here, okay? I mean, we got some chapters to go, but it ain't really that far. Now, like I always do now, I'm not gonna be reading this to you guys. I'm not gonna be showing you guys any panels. I'm just gonna give you guys a full breakdown and review of how I felt of the channel while I'm reading it, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and start reading it. And then I'm gonna pop back in once it's time for me to start talking. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. Okay, so start off the first part of the chapter. We get to see the continuation of the conversation between Madame Selner and the nation level hunter Christopher Reed. Now, quick breakdown of a nation level hunter. They are hunters that are so powerful that they themselves count as one nation. Now, Christopher Reed is a part of the United States of America, okay? But he became so powerful that he no longer works for them. He works with them when he chooses so, but he is currently his own nation. He has his military force by himself is enough to eradicate a nation by himself. So therefore, there's really not many people stronger than Christopher Reed. He's actually one of the top hunters in the entire world. So for Madame Selner to walk in and tell him that she had a dream, that he was gonna die, of course he would feel some type of way. Just the cocky nature of a nation level hunter to think and fathom that there's something out there that could actually kill them. You know, they're not thinking of that. But on top of that, to try his integrity, to tell him that some S-rank hunter from Korea could protect him, Christopher Reed, you know, that's what he's thinking. But you know, Madame Selner, she is a psychic and she is one that can upgrade people's powers. So it goes hand in hand. You know, he kind of doesn't want to believe her. He kind of does, but you know, he's like, all right, Madame Selner, just tell me, just break it to me how you think. What is this dream that you speak of? Now for the second part of the chapter, okay? So we see Jinwoo talking to himself and he's like, wow, I'm just happy that I did not free the Sovereign of Giants, because he knew even though he was shackled up, he was way stronger than Jinwoo. And the only reason why Jinwoo was actually able to kill him is because he couldn't defend himself against Jinwoo's attacks. Anybody that gets hit in the head by anything is clearly not going to be able to survive it after a few hits. So Jinwoo was like, wow, I'm just glad that I didn't free him and let him in the outside world, because who knows what he would have did. Like, he probably would have wiped out all the humans by himself, because like he said, he would have helped Jinwoo, but that doesn't mean that he was on the side of the humans, okay? He wouldn't have cared about the humans. He only would have helped Jinwoo because he knows how strong the Shadow Sovereign is. So then after that, we see that social media is just going crazy for our boy Jinwoo. My boy is getting popular now all across the world. Now, the difference is, even though this isn't the first S-rank gate that Jinwoo defeated by himself, the only difference is, the ants, people looked at him as still like ants. Even though we know that the ants were very powerful, we know that Baru himself was very, very powerful. But the thing is, most people didn't really care about it. It wasn't too big. Now, the fact that he destroyed all of the giants by himself in all of Japan and rescued all of Japan from being fatally destroyed, yeah, that put Jinwoo on the map right there. And now it has a lot of people chattering, oh, we might have a new nation level hunter, which we already knew. Jinwoo is clearly a nation level hunter. He's been a nation level hunter since he cleared the S-rank gate of Jeju Island, because there are some things that you have to accomplish before you can be considered nation level hunter, which one of them is clearing an S-rank gate. You have to clear an S-rank gate before you can, okay? So after that, we get to see Thomas Andre again. And, Thomas Andre, he has on a new Hawaiian shirt, like always, that's just Thomas Andre's style. He just loves the Hawaiian shirts. But he walks up to the other hunters that he quote unquote made a bet with I don't even think that they were serious about the bet, because they bet, their mansion, their yacht, things like that. But I'm pretty sure they weren't serious. But Thomas Andre being Thomas Andre, he was serious, because they were saying that there's no way that Jinwoo could take out all those giants by himself, which he ended up doing. So now that they did that, Thomas Andre was like, okay, so you bet this. And then the other guy, he's like, what did you bet? He's like, I didn't bet you anything. Then Thomas Andre was like, even though you didn't bet nothing, you were still there. I like your necktie. So he ends up getting the necktie from the guy. So after that, we see that the International Guild Conference is getting ready to start soon. And his chairman, as you can say, lets him know that Ajin Guild is coming to the International Guild this year. So that means Jinwoo will be in America. Now, for all of my light novel readers, you know what happens when Jinwoo come to America. We're not gonna spoil it for our Webtoon readers, okay? But y'all know what happens when Jinwoo comes to America. So for the third and final part of this chapter, this was a very sad part. Now, and this is why I recommend you guys read the light novel, because in the Webtoon right here, it kind of didn't really give me that same feeling that the light novel gave me, okay? So we see Jinho gets a phone call, and it is his mother telling him that she needs him to come back to Korea now. And she didn't tell him why. She just had a very shaky voice. So he departs over to the airport immediately. He lets Jinwoo know, hey, I have to go. He's like, I have family problems, okay? So our boy Jinwoo already knows what's up. So he gets to the airport, and one of the agents goes ahead and lets him know what's going on. So as they get to the hospital that his father's in, so he lets him know that his father has reached the final stage of the eternal slumber, okay? Just like Jinwoo's mother. Now, Jinho starts to break out crying and whatnot. And it was so much sadder in the light novel because they really expressed everything a lot more into detail. And so I recommend anybody go ahead and read that. But the thing is, the chapter was kind of weird how they paced it and how they did it. I felt like in the light novel, it didn't happen as fast. Like, it happened at this moment, but it didn't happen so fast. Like, in 3 pages, we see he gets the call. Now everything's back to normal. Like, I didn't get to actually feel the sadness because one panel you see he's crying. The next panel he's literally awake now. Like they didn't even give me time to have any feelings towards how Jin-ho was feeling, because I see him crying because his dad's in eternal sleep. Then the next page, his dad is awake. Like, where's the emotion? Where's the build up? Like, and this is why I really do not like season 2 like that, because it's just so rushed. Like, I didn't even get a chance to be grasped into it. Like, I felt no emotions towards what just happened, because you give me this, then the next page I get this. You know, then our boy Jin-woo appears while they're leaving, and he just gives him the bottle. And then you just see him leaving. He's like, happy birthday. And then old girl saw Jin-woo leave. She didn't see him leave in the light novel. That didn't happen. Like, that's stupid. Then she comes and she's like, oh my God, Dad, you're awake. And he's like, yeah, I woke up from the final sleep. And then the chapter ends. There was nothing right there in those last pages that made me feel any sorrow towards what happened. No emotional ties happened to me right there. And that's just bad writing. Look, I understand that Solo Leveling has really good art, but that right there is just bad. Like, that's just not even good at all. That actually kind of upset me about the chapter. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys leave a comment on how you feel. Make sure you guys like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. And join my Patreon if you guys want to listen to the light novel readings from me reading it with my voice. That's all I got for you guys in today's video. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.